in this particular video, we will look into the details of phylum Chordata. Initially, we will talk of the characters of phylum Chordata, and then we will look into the classification of phylum Chordata. So, if we talk about the characters which are present in phylum Chordata, three characters are taken as fundamental characters. So, the first fundamental character is the notochord. Chordates have notochord present in them. The second fundamental character, we talk about the CNS or the central nervous system. So, it will be dorsal, it will be hollow, and it will be single. The third fundamental character is presence of gill slits in pharynx. So, these characters are taken as fundamental characters which are present in chordates. Now, comparing these fundamental characters with the characters present in non-chordates. So, in the case of non-chordates, notochord will be absent. CNS or the nerve cord will be just reversed, so it will be ventral, solid and double in the case of non-chordates. In the case of non-chordates, gill slits will be absent. After this, talking of the other characters, so if we talk of heart, then the heart in the case of chordates is ventral, and the heart is dorsal in the case of non-chordates if it is present. So, it is not essential that heart is present in the case of non-chordates, but if it is present, surely the location will be dorsal. Similarly, talking about post-anal tail, post-anal tail is present in the case of chordates, but it is absent in the case of non-chordates. Looking into these characters in this particular diagram, the first character, that is the central nervous system that we talked about. So, we can say that it is nerve cord. We also talked about notochord, that is also shown here, and the gill slits are also shown here. So, let us see these one by one. So, in this case, this particular structure, rod-like structure, is the notochord. This particular structure, it is the nerve cord, and these slits on pharynx are the gill slits. Now, if we want to remember the location of nerve cord and notochord, then we can take a simple thing over here, that both notochord and nerve cord start from N. So, let us leave the letter N. The second letter is E, and the second letter in the case of notochord is O. So, E comes first. So, that is the above portion, above structure will be nerve cord. O comes after it. So, the below structure will be notochord. So, by this we can remember that what is the location of nerve cord and what is the location of notochord. After this, one more character is given, that is the post-anal part. After these characters, we look into the other characters. Talking of the level of organization, it is organ system. Symmetry is bilateral. There will be three germ layers, triploblastic condition. Coelom will be present, so coelomate condition. Segmentation will be present, but it will be only internal in the case of chordates. Digestive system is complete. Respiratory system will be present. Circulatory system will be present. It will be closed along with phylum Annelida. Excretory system will obviously be present. So, these are the different characters present in the case of phylum Chordata. After completing the characters, we come to the classification of phylum Chordata. So, in the case of phylum Chordata, we have to see the classification starting right from the phylum hierarchy to the class hierarchy. Now, if we talk of this particular hierarchy, then initially phylum Chordata is divided into three subphylums. The three subphylums are, the first one is Urochordata, also called as Tunicata. The second one is Cephalochordata, and the third subphylum is Vertebrata. Now, in these, Vertebrata is again divided. Vertebrata is first divided into two divisions. The two divisions are Agnatha and Gnathostomata. The term gnatha refers to jaw, so that means Agnatha will not have jaw, it will be lacking the jaw, and Gnathostomata will bear the jaws. Now, this particular Agnatha division is divided directly into the class, and the class is Cyclostomata. If we talk about the division Gnathostomata, it first divides into two superclasses. The first superclass is the Pisces, which have fins, and the second superclass is the Tetrapoda, which have limbs. Now, Pisces superclass will again divide into two classes, that is Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes. The Tetrapoda superclass, it will divide into four classes, that is Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves and Mammalia. So, in all, if we see, there are 7 classes, the details of which we have to see. So, Cyclostomata comes here, Chondrichthyes, Osteichthyes comes under Pisces, and these 4 classes come under Tetrapoda. So, this is the classification of phylum Chordata. Now, here we have to see one more point. A statement is there that all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. So, obviously, we can see from this particular classification that phylum Chordata is the larger hierarchy. So, this is phylum Chordata. Now, phylum Chordata had 3 subphylums into it. The first subphylum was Urochordata, the second was Cephalochordata, and the third subphylum was Vertebrata. So, obviously, Vertebrata is the smaller hierarchy, and we can say that all vertebrates are chordates, but obviously all chordates are not vertebrates.